Today is gonna be a good day. Today is gonna be a great day. Today is gonna be a good day. Today is gonna be a great day. Oh, today is gonna be a good day.
It's a pleasure to have you. My name is Chantra Lori, and I'm so grateful to be sharing my content with you.
All right. How does it feel to be 9?
It feels really good to be 9. It feels, and sometimes in games, 9-year-olds and other old people, like if they're 11, 9, 1, or if they're lower or they're higher, we get to play against them, and then I'm 9 now, and it feels really good.
God let you see it, man. You gotta ask Daddy to play your favorite song today. What's the song you love? One of them is Army by KB, and the other one is Lecrae.
Yeah, Lecrae.
Lecrae, sing a little bit of it.
I was like a zombie, Bill was awakened, kissing all the Barbies, trying to get a bacon, feeling a wolf, feeling like a robot, always crazy, and I was acting like a children.
Happy birthday.
Honey, it's the beauty of motherhood.
Huh? No. Mama, you do your laugh again?
Put your hands on it and slay the giant. I repeat, put your hands on it and slay your giant.
Mom trials. Different trials, different days.
Okay, I'm sitting here with Isaiah, and we getting ready to have a short conversation, if we are allowed to, by his sisters, about grades. Isaiah is in 2nd grade, and he is on the grading system now. In 1st grade, he had the chance to be on satisfactory, needs improvement, work on that skill level. He was getting like a lot of satisfactory, some like 1 W, 1 maybe needs improvement. But now he's on a grading system. And the grading system for me is very, very tough because I've had... Close the door, please. Close the door, please. Thank you. Because I've had trauma when I was in elementary school. So dealing with grades is a trigger. I'm triggered by that. So I kind of lied to my son about grades. I kind of told him that they're not important, and they are important. So now I'm getting ready to have a dialogue conversation with him because of that. And y'all getting ready to see the blood raw, honest truth about how I feel about them. So there may be tears involved, okay? Okay, Isaiah. So I lied when I told you that grades are not important, because they are important, okay? Grades are important, and one reason why they're important is because they help you know what you need to understand more. Okay? Let's say it like that. When you get a progress report or a report card, they help show you what you need more understanding of, or what you're doing well at. Okay? For me, when I used to get grades, I used to feel bad because I always didn't get the grade that I wanted to. So sometimes my grades would not be nice. So there's certain grades in the metric system. There's A, there's B, C, D, and F. It skips E, and then it goes straight to F. Well, you're on that grading system now. And I want to confront this giant, and I want to deal with it head on. I always want you to know, Isaiah, that your identity is not found in the grade that you get on your paper. So what that means is, even if there's an F on your paper, that doesn't mean that you're not smart. That's what I always want you to know from my part. Because I used to believe that I wasn't smart and that I couldn't learn, or I couldn't learn like other kids learn, because of the fact of that Josh, you're very loud. Josh, your pants are on backwards. Your shorts are on backwards. That means you have to change them, Josh. That means you have to go over to the restroom and change your shorts. They're on backwards. Let me just stop, because I know there is a lot going on here. How do you feel about what I'm telling you so far about grades or progress reports or report cards? Or do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand?
I feel like, because I want to tell you something, because Jay, he was in first grade. He got a lot of F's.
Okay, let's.
So
okay, Maya, come on.
So because we would see him in first grade, because we would see him in first grade. But
I'm asking you about you. Like, I'm asking you about, what do you
no,
think about what I told you?
No, I'm getting to the point.
Oh, okay, you're getting to the point. Okay.
Yeah, about how if I was in first grade, I feel
But you're in second grade.
No, because you can go to certain levels because I'm saying, I feel like if I would have gotten an F, I would have felt sad. Because I don't want to do bad, and I know I would never. Well, I would know that I wouldn't never do bad any test like cheating, and I never cheat on a test. So like, if I would have been like cheating and I got F's, a lot of F's, then I would have moved down to a lower level.
Okay. So you believe that people that cheat fail?
No, I'm saying like if they do bad things, like if you get on your progress report, like you got a lot of F's, and then they gave you F on a test. When they give you F on a test, I feel like that.
Okay. So, okay, I said a lot and you said a lot, so I'll try to bring it back in. School is very special, is a very special and important place. At school, you make friends, you learn, you ask questions. You get help on things. You understand new things. Nene, what you doing? So school is very special and important, and it helps to nurture what you want to be when you grow up. Okay? So because of that, I think it's very important to understand that as you get grades in school, one thing that we don't want to forget is when we get grades, it doesn't mean that we're a failure, even if we did get an F. What that means is you need more help and understanding in that area. So that area could be math, that could be social studies, that could be science, that could be language, arts, that could be PE. It was PE for me. But we need to claim responsibility of what we can and can't do. So even what you said, that was very special, that was important. You know, you thinking about somebody that you knew of, and I'm assuming that person had to maybe repeat the grade that they were in because they were with you in the first grade. Don't call out their name.
No, they were in with me.
Okay, so what made you think about them?
Because I was just showing you an example, like, because
So
it
you
really
saying
happened
if-
in school, like, somebody.
So how do you know if he got a F?
Because that's how you can move to lower levels, like first grade.
So did he have to repeat the grade that you were already in?
Mm-hmm.
So that means he had to stay in the first grade and you got moved up to the second grade. That's what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
No, I understand. Yeah, you're not bragging. Yeah, but how do you know that? Because you still seeing him in the first grade, or?
Yeah, I know how, because, well, like, when you get F's, you can move to lower, because one thing I learned from grandma, that is, when people keep getting A+, they move to the next grade. They don't have to wait for a year in order to move to the next grade. When they get a lot of A's, then they can move to the next grade. And then they'll be out of the school and then moving to college.
Okay. That's understandable. Because that made it okay for Josh to believe that he can take things and go and hide it from his sisters. So you need to apologize to your brother. Go ahead. And tell him you're sorry for letting him see that it's okay to take the Legos. Josh, tell Kaale you're sorry. Now all of those Legos that's back there, please take them out and bring them back over here. We don't hide Legos from our brother and our sisters. That's not polite. That's not nice. All right, y'all. I feel like I'm in a negative funk emotionally. So I'm trying to work my way out of how I feel about explaining to our 8-year-old son about the metric system of grades and what that really means for him, and how he can not associate happiness with an A or an A+, even though they are the pinnacle of what we see, that actually, like he said, he heard from grandma, helps you pass on to the next grade so you can keep moving up, so you can keep doing better. But for the person that is the overachiever, you know, what does that really mean for them? If I get all A's in all classes, what does that really mean for me? Does that really make me happy? Or can I be happy and content because I know that I'm a hard worker? But does that still bypass? Because at the end of the day, it does take a degree for you to be noticed, for you to be realized. Some people, hey, God's favor and grace has been over their lives. And I feel like they don't have to, they worked hard and put a good work ethic, and they've been stewards of their gift. with learning and growing, and they don't have to do what they've seen, which is maybe to get a degree, that they can be more noticed. But something that is a hard pill for me to swallow is the truth. The truth is that if you continue to get bad grades in school, that you're going to fail. But one thing I want my son to know is, just in case he does get a bad grade on his progress report or his report card, that does not mean he is a failure. And I think I am going to continue to learn and study this so that I can understand if I'm adding to a greater good versus destroying what I believe that he already knows. Because if something is already in his heart, then he's going to try to stick to that. So I don't want to change his perspective because I want him to see a certain thing. I want him to learn on his own. But I think the trying and the challenging thing, even though our teachers, school system, everything is great and amazing for our children, one thing is very challenging is that it is hard to help them to balance out, or it seems hard right now. It's hard to help him to see how valuable he is when there is a grade that seems to be him not showing enough effort, or maybe him needing more help and not realizing it. So I don't know if Kalia, no, if y'all have any comments concerning this, please chime in below.
Well, this is my spiel, and thank you so much for being a part of Mommy Seekers International.